Hey friends, welcome to a new session of medical exam preparations by Nurse Winners. Today we'll be seeing 10 question and answers of anatomy and physiology. Let's move on to the questions. First question: oxygen enters cells via options A. Filtration, B. Osmosis, C. Diffusion, D. Active transport. The right answer is option C. Diffusion. Rationale: diffusion is the movement of particles from an area of higher concentration to an area of lower concentration. From lungs, the oxygen enters the bloodstream from the alveoli by simple diffusion. Oxygen-rich blood enters aorta and it goes to small arteries and finally the capillaries. From there, the oxygen enters the cell via diffusion. When oxygen moves into the cells, carbon dioxide moves out of the cells into the capillaries, which is brought to the lungs through blood and is exhaled out. In this diagram, in the first picture, you can see that from the respiratory membrane, oxygen is given into the pulmonary capillary and carbon dioxide is given to the respiratory membrane, and carbon dioxide is thrown out of the body through expiration. In the second picture, you can see from the pulmonary capillary it is given to the systemic capillaries it is transported through the aorta to the different part of the body, and when it reaches the small cells, the capillaries give oxygen into the cells and carbon dioxide, which is the after product of the metabolic activities, is given to the systemic capillary. Again, the systemic capillary gives it to the heart. Distractors. Filtration. Filtration is the process used to separate solid from liquid or gases using a filter medium that allows the fluid to pass but not solid. The fluid that passes through the filter is called filtrate. Osmosis. It is the process by which molecules of a solvent tend to pass through a semi-permeable membrane from a less concentrated solution into a more concentrated one. Active transport. It is the movement of molecules across a membrane from a region of lower concentration to a region of higher concentration against the concentration gradient. This active transport requires cellular energy to achieve this movement. Second question. The term used for cell eating is options A. Exocytosis, B. Phagocytosis, C. Pinocytosis, D. None. The right answer is option C. Phagocytosis. Rationale: the cell engulfs the debris, bacteria and other foreign bodies. It occurs in specialized cells called phagocytes, which include macrophages, neutrophils and WBCs. Masses or solids are eaten in phagocytosis. Distractors. Pinocytosis is the ingestion of liquid into a cell by the budding of small vesicles from the cell membrane. Exocytosis. Cells transport secretory products through the cytoplasm to the cell membrane and out of the cell is called exocytosis. Third question. Which of the following requires energy? Options A. Active transport, B. Osmosis, C. Passive transport, D. Diffusion. The right answer is option A. Active transport. Rationale: active transport is the movement of molecules across a membrane from a region of lower concentration to a region of higher concentration against the concentration gradient. Active transport requires cellular energy to achieve this movement. Distractors. Osmosis. It is a process by which molecules of a solvent tend to pass through a semi-permeable membrane from a less concentrated solution into a more concentrated one. Diffusion is the movement of particles from an area of higher concentration to an area of lower concentration. Passive transport. It is the movement of ions and other atomic molecules across cell membranes without the need of energy input. Fourth question. In a cell, protein synthesis occurs in options: A. Mitochondria, B. Nucleus, C. Lysosomes, D. Ribosomes. Answer: D. Ribosomes. Rationale. Ribosomes are minute particles which contain RNA. They bind messenger RNA and transfer RNA to synthesize polypeptides and proteins. Ribosomes are called as protein factories. Distractors. Mitochondria. It is the powerhouse of the cells. It produces energy currency of the cells, that is ATP, through respiration and to regulate cellular metabolism. The reaction involved in the production of ATP are collectively called as Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle. Nucleus. Nucleus contains DNA. Main function is to mediate the replication of RNA during cell cycle. Lysosomes. The purpose is to digest or break down a cell when it dies. Fifth question. Which of the following is not found in a cell membrane? Options: A. Cholesterol, B. Proteins, C. Phospholipids, and D. Galactose. The right answer is option D. Galactose. Rationale. The cell membranes are primarily composed of phospholipids and proteins. They are typically described as phospholipid bilayers. Cell membrane also contain cholesterol in the phospholipid bilayer. Cholesterol makes the bilayer stronger and more flexible. So in this diagram you can see cholesterol, phospholipid bilayer and proteins. Sixth question. The cells of the human body obtain most of the energy from options: carbohydrate, protein, phospholipid, D. Fat. Answer: option D. Fat. Rationale. 1 gram of fat provides 9 calories, whereas 1 gram of carbohydrate and protein provides 4 calories. So the right answer is option D. Fat. Seventh question. Which ion is in highest concentration in the cells? Option: A. Calcium, B. Magnesium, C. Sodium, D. Potassium. Right answer is D. Potassium. Rationale. Potassium is found inside the cells than outside. Distractors. Magnesium. 60% of magnesium in our body is found in bone, while rest is in muscles, soft tissues and fluids including blood. Calcium. Around 99% of calcium in the human body is found in the bones and teeth. Sodium. It's found in outside the cell. It functions as electrolyte. Potassium also functions as an electrolyte. Respiration. Eighth question. Respiration in a cell is mainly governed by options: A. Vacuoles, B. Cytosol, C. Mitochondria, D. Golgi apparatus. The right answer is option C, mitochondria. Rational. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It produces energy currency of the cell, that is the ATP, through respiration. Distractors. Vacuoles. It holds waste products to get rid of molecules that the cells do not want. Cytosol. It transports metabolites from the site of production to where they are used. Golgi apparatus. It is a major collection and dispatch station of protein products received from the endoplasmic reticulum. Ninth question. How many chromosomes are present in human cells? Options: 24, B 46, C 48, D 96. The right answer is option B 46. Rational. A chromosome is a DNA molecule with part or all of the genetic material of an organism. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, wherein 22 pairs are autosomes and 1 pair is allosome, giving a total number of 46 chromosomes per cells. Autosomes are body chromosomes and allosomes are sex chromosomes. 10th question. The iron in the highest concentration outside the human cell is options: A magnesium, B calcium, C sodium, D potassium. The right answer is option C sodium. Thank you. Kindly like, comment and subscribe